So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bruno Fernandes. It's a searching pass. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Paredes. Pressing high and with purpose. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. McAllister. Messi. De Paul. Not the most accurate pass. Bernardo Silva. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mendes with the foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafael Leao. No goals as yet. Now it's Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tagliafico. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A play.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nuno Mendes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Montiel to Martinez. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That has not gone well. Paredes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Otamendi getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Pedro Neto.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And back to the keeper they go. Diogo Costa punts it upfield. Can he get it through? Gonzalez with the cross. And he's heaved it away. There will be a throw-in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's fabulous. Diogo Dalot just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is a little undercooked. Rafael Leao. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
telespectadores, está na hora do nosso sorteio. Por favor, estejam atentos ao número que tem nos vossos bilhetes. E aqui estão elas. Vamos salvar os nossos jogadores. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
That gets things going for the second half.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's in a great position here. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Searching pass he's played there. Bernardo Silva. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Paul. Inacio spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Rafael Leao. He's got away. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bernardo Silva gets into some space. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Argentina really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Dybala. No, it's not getting there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for options for movement. He won't be happy with that one. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. Ruben Dias. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Ronaldo. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Bernardo Silva, over to the left. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just Bruno Fernandes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha. And that's been won straight back. Alvarez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Stood up well to him there.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bernardo Silva. The referee's awarded a free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, another set play. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Bruno Fernandes has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Montiel. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, super find. That has been cut short. Vitinha.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ruben Dias. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. McAllister looking to play him in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafael Leao. Lovely feet. Rafael Leao puts his... goes for a shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Dybala. Oh, he's been caught napping. And Dybala! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Struck first time. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Tries a deft little ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
And so... coolly done, 1 each.
He just did what he was asked.
Bruno Fernandes is looking to do his bit. Big character, big moment, big save. McAllister is second man up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Vitinha is third in line. Oh, that is quite remarkable.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Dybala will take the third penalty. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Portugal looking to draw level. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Back off the post.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Portugal are looking to save match point. What poise! What noise!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Diogo Costa must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Oh, it's off the bar!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Nuno Mendes is the second of the unscheduled takers. And he puts it away.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
He must, but can he? Dispatched! There will be more of this. 3-3. No winner through 7, on to 8 now. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Diogo Costa must save it. That's it! It is done! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect... Bernardo Silva! Just a whisker away. Otamendi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was a big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Número 8,
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bernardo Silva, and he welcomes it in. And this is Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Vitinha ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Vitinha! And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Big chance, must be! Shot at goal! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That is good alertness. De Paul, that's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Diogo Dalot got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's managed to get... He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Gonzalez! He's done very well to get to that.
Gonzalez is offering a wry smile there.
Gonzalez! Harmlessly behind. Diogo Dalot. Now it's De Paul. He's going to be disappointed with that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto. Tries to pass it through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's...
And the finish! And that is wildly off target. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dallo carries the ball down the right to Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass is just off target. De Paul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Messi. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Montiel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Fernandes. De Paul. Paredes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedro Neto. It's a good run down the right. Pedro Neto has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. It's their second corner of the game. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's cut it out. Tagliafico. McAllister. Spread it left.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Montiel. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Here's Rafael Leao. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Argentina get the second half started. Martinez. Great vision. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Paul. And that is a little undercooked. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good ball, good take. Montiel. De Paul. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
There's the header! In for the pieces! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gonzalez tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Gonzalez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's hit it long. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nuno Mendes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ruben Dias has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Rafael Leao, he won't be happy with that one. Diogo Dalot cuts it out. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafael Leao has it in a wide position. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Diogo Dalot calmly anticipates.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ronaldo is onto this. Tagliafico. And he's lost his man here. Bruno Fernandes couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? Chance! He's scored! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 17.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Número 26. Número 11.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through.
That's good play from him.
That's good play. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Ramos. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great...
And the shot! It's fallen kindly here, and he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's been drilled in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paredes. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. De Paul. McAllister.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gonzalez.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he's gone backward here. Back into the middle. He's a sharp little ball here. Showing great feet there. Rafael Leao. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that was nowhere near his best. Done delicately. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto. Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. And that has not gone well. And it's Vitinha. That is good. Vitinha! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well done. And Messi! Off the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that was vital. Oh, well measured. Cristiano Ronaldo threads one in. Great chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to...
Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Now it's to Paul. Alvarez. Bruno Fernandes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rafael Leao looking to run onto it. Oh, such a clever touch. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Martinez will have to save it here or there's real trouble. He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there and we got anything but.
Can he get it through? Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special...
Oh, smashing! Oh, off the bar! Vitinha. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Tagliafico does well to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Diogo Dalot. Looking for options for movement. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But they've got it again. Vitinha. This is promising.
Such good technique.
Bruno Fernandes, surely! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tagliafico spots it and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bruno Fernandes goes steaming forward. Bruno Fernandes, and he's had a hit! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's hoisted clear. And the volley. In he goes again. And it's in. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Portugal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Portugal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we're off again. Now it's Rafael Leao. And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. No, again there's no way through. Ruben Dias. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's been flattened there. Now it's McAllister. Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Messi is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's away! Big chance! One-on-one! Tries a shot! And that has faded wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Alvarez.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. 60 minutes played. Can he get on the end of this? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The chance. Wonderful save by Martinez. Cross into the box. No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Paredes. Mendes makes the interception. Rafael Leao tries to pass it through. Messi for De Paul. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? That's a delicate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's ambitious. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Dias. Spread it left. Played back. He's had a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. De Paul, he's free, he has got space. Chance for a shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Nicely weighted ball. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. He's tried one! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Montiel. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a good shoot! Now it's Rafael Leao. That is good alertness. That's a little off target. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking to play him in. Otamendi. That has not gone well. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And Messi! No, that's just wide. And it's Vitinha. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Bruno Fernandes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.